Come in. Why don't you stand at ease, Captain, or perhaps pull up a chair. Good. I called you in this morning because we're having a little problem with the 918th Bomber Wing. Morale has been low. Now, I know that you and the men and the officers had gotten along just fine with Colonel Friendly, but he's no longer here, and I am in command. And we have to do a lot better than we've been doing. And I'd like to find out from you why it is we lost so many ships on that last raid, and we also failed to hit the target.
Thank you, General. I appreciate it. If I can speak frankly with the General, sir, I'll tell you why the men are unhappy. They're just flying too many missions. And the worst part of it is, we're coming in at 10,000 feet in broad daylight. Now, the Brits really got it easy this time around. They're coming in at night at 30,000 feet. That makes all the difference up there. Those Messerschmitts are night fighters, sir. And in the daytime, we're just dead meat.
The war is just beginning, and we're far from winning. And I know about the Messerschmitts and the Ack being as difficult as it is. But Fortress America will be turning out more B-17s than you can imagine. They'll be filling the skies with thousands of them. In the end, we will win. But in the interim, we have to hang on. And that's where you come in.
I'm happy to hear that Fortress America is going to be turning out more B-17s. But I got to tell you, sir, the last time we was over Mannheim and we took out that ball bearing plant, there was more flak up there that you couldn't see the ground. It was that thick. And that's why the men are unhappy too, sir. We just got to get back up to altitude. Otherwise, we're going to have, well, not a mutiny, but they're not going to be too happy flying at that elevation.
I'm going to trust you and break protocol, which I normally do not do. I'm doing it primarily because Colonel Friendly trusted you. And I'm going to trust my instincts and reveal to you some classified material. You understand, of course, you're not to breathe a word of this to your fellow officers or to the men until I'm absolutely ready to have them know.
I appreciate your confidence, sir, and your trust in me. You have my word and you know it, that I'd never violate that rule.
All right. Here's the game plan that Higher Headquarters has come up with. Hap Arnold came up with an idea of taking out the German sauerkraut factory at Schweinfurt. And then we're going to go after the pig knuckle factory and their plant at Weisenbaden. I knew you'd like that, and I hope the men appreciate it as well. There's more to this scheme, but I think if we, I'd like to hear your idea on it, what you'd like to do.
But I've got to tell you, the men are going to be very happy with that new bombing mission that Hap Arnold came up with. But I've got an idea of my own, and I think if we could put it into operation, we could probably wrap up the war. Why don't we bomb the pretzel factory at Plazastuhl? And then when we're finished with that, we'll take out the beer brewery at Stuttgart. If that doesn't make those crowds run, I don't know what will.
That's pretty good, Captain. The next time Hap Arnold or Eisenhower calls me in, I'll be sure to make that recommendation to him. In the meantime, thank you again for coming in. And again, keep this under your hats.
I appreciated the conversation, General. If there's anything else you'd like to know, just let me know, and I'll be right back with it. Thank you, sir.